Now let's start the Teradata. Let's download the Teradata first. Go to the solutions and the products. Go to the bottom of the page. You have a Teradata database. Click on Learn More. Click on Database Trial, and then download Teradata Express. Here you have options. Teradata Express for VMware Player. Click on that. I'm going to choose 1510 with viewpoint. You need to log in first. You're gonna do the license agreement. I agree. This will download the Teradata software Express edition. It's gonna take a time. So once the download is completed, you're gonna unzip the software. This is gonna take some time too, and then open up the VirtualBox, create a virtual machine. Let's give a name TD Express 15, and I'm gonna choose type Linux, and you're gonna choose the version OpenSUSE 64-bit and continue. Do not add a virtual hard disk. We are going to choose from the existing, so let's continue now. Do not create, continue. Click on continue. Now you go back to the settings again. You're going to add the hard disk now. So you go to the storage, click on controller SATA, remove that if we don't need it. We need a SCSI controller because VMware comes with a SCSI controller, so we need to add the controller first, and then you're going to choose the hard disk. Choose existing disk, choose the disk 1 and keep going for disk 2, and then open, and then click on choose disk 3. Now so far we have added 3 virtual disk, and then click OK. Now go back to the system, check for processor. I have added only one CPU, and then go back to the acceleration. You're going to choose Hyper version, Hyper-V. I'm going to click on OK. So I have saved, and then I'm going to start the virtual machine. I'm going to do a normal start. This is going to boot up the Linux machine. Hit enter. Once the machine is up and running, you're going to log in with the root user. It doesn't take you to the GUI version. You're going to set up that in a minute. So once you have logged into the command line, you're going to do VMware uninstall tools. We're going to install VirtualBox tools. So for that we need to install VMware tools, uninstall. Once that is done, there will be another step. Okay, it's uninstall is completed. Let's move the existing X11 config to some .vmware or something. I'm going to choose VMware. And then I'm going to hit reboot. So once the machine is up and running, you're going to come up with a GUI. Let's enter root user, and the password is root. Now if you see, it's not a full screen. For that, I'm gonna use terminal. I'm gonna install VirtualBox guest editions. I've selected the VirtualBox guest editions. I'm gonna choose the media directory. I'm gonna make a VirtualBox directory. I'm gonna unmount it, and then I'm gonna install the VirtualBox Linux editions. So I'm gonna mount here. It's available for read only, and then go to the VirtualBox directory, and then you can find VirtualBox Linux editions. Just run it. Once that is done, you're going to reboot the machine. This time it's going to be a full screen if everything is fine. So log in with root user, and the password is root. This should open up in a full screen. Yep. Now let's check whether you have Teradata connectivity. Open up terminal and type btech. You have a .logon command 127.0.0.1, and user is dbc, password is dbc. I think it's not working. I'm gonna start the Teradata first. So open up the Teradata tools folder. There is start Teradata. Once that is done, I'm gonna check the status with the pde state -a. That's gonna show up the status of the PDE. It's running. Now I'm gonna connect again. I'm gonna use btech command. Let's type btech.logon 127.0.1/dbc password. Okay, I'm able to connect now. Now I'm gonna run a sample query. I'm gonna do select star from dbc info. I just want to see the version. Okay, 15. And thank you for watching the video.